A-frames are great campers, but they aren't really designed for people who want to camp and watch TV. In particular, there is no TV antenna and there isn't a great place to mount one on it. Last year, I made a hoop antenna and fabricated a simple mast for it from PVC. Well, it's time for an upgrade, so let's hop to it. Not all places that we have gone camping have provided cable or satellite signal for our TV. In those circumstances, I pull out my hoop antenna, attach it to my PVC mast, clip it to the rear bumper with a spring clamp, extend it up to almost 10 feet, and watch whatever channels we can receive. This system works quite well, but I figured it was time for an upgrade. I came up with this simple but very effective way to put an antenna on an A-frame, tent camper, or any other trailer that doesn't lend itself for antenna mounting. The antenna I use is my do-it-yourself hoop antenna, and I recommend making one for your camper. It's easy to make, lightweight, has low wind resistance, and can pull in stations from multiple directions. If you haven't watched my episode on how to make one for yourself, I will include a link to it at the end of this video. The first thing I wanted to do was replace the mast. The PVC worked, but it was a bit wobbly and only extended up to just under 8 feet. To get more height, I made a 1/2-inch PVC extension on the antenna that raised it up 2 more feet. It worked, but it made the antenna even wobblier. Another issue was, even fully extended, the antenna was not quite above the top of the roof, so sometimes the camper would block signals. Rather than build another longer, heavier, collapsible PVC mast, I decided to take the easy way out and buy an extendable aluminum pole. I bought this one from Lowe's and it cost just under $30. It is 12 feet in length, has 3 sections, and collapses to about 4 feet, so it stores easily in the A-frame's front compartment. Its end has both a standard thread that fits into a paint roller handle and a ball latch that accepts different tools, like this brush that I bought to clean the spider webs from the eaves of my house. I also wanted to build a better mount to secure the mast to my camper. Using a spring clamp worked okay, but it did get knocked over once or twice when my dog got her leash tangled around it and popped it free. After a bit of shopping on Amazon, I came across this aluminum clamp. It's designed to hold stage lighting onto pipes. It can support 165 pounds, so I doubt if my antenna and mast will stress it. I like the fact that it has a quick release latch and it's made of aluminum. The plan is to permanently mount this outside the A-frame, so an aluminum clamp should hold up a lot longer than a steel clamp would. I want to mount this like I have been mounting my antenna on the camper's rear bumper. The clamp came with a wing nut to secure the mounting bolt. Even with a lock washer, the jiggling and bouncing as I drive down the highway would probably rattle it loose. To solve that issue, I bought an M10 1.5mm nylon lock nut that's zinc plated. That should hold it more securely. To attach this, I need to drill a hole in the frame member that holds the bumper. I hold the clamp against the outside edge of the frame and adjust its position until I find a spot that allows me to work the latch and also lets the mast clear the back of the camper. Now I use a 1/8-inch bit and a little cutting oil to drill a pilot hole through the steel. Next I use a 7/16-inch drill bit to bore it out. A shot of brake cleaner spray and a quick wipe will clean away any oil that remains. I take a can of gloss black spray paint and give the hole a couple of coats to protect it. After the paint dries, I bolt on the clamp, making sure it's level with the top of the bumper frame. The clamp now secures the extension mast to the camper, but I still need to fabricate a way for the antenna to attach to the mast. In my tool collection, I have a used paint roller handle that has the right threads for the mast mount. I now cut off the handle and screw it onto the 1/2-inch PVC antenna pole. Notice I cut the pole down from 2 feet to about 13 inches long. Now it isn't as floppy and it stores more easily. To deploy the antenna, I screw in the antenna to the mast. I attach the coax cable to the matching transformer. Now I clamp the mast into the quick release clamp, making sure it's against the ground and sitting straight. I extend the mast all the way. Fully extended, this antenna now towers over 13 feet above the ground. This is more than enough to clear the A-frame's roof peak. Setting up the antenna is simple and quick, and so is putting it away. Everything collapses, unclamps, and stores away until the next time I need it. Please high-five the like icon, jingle the bell, and now would be a great time to subscribe to my channel. I currently have almost 50 episodes posted, so head on over and check out a few more of them. I'd sure appreciate it. Until next time, keep camping and keep watching TV.